Joining me now, Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell of California, who sits in the House Judiciary Committee and Homeland Security Committee as well. Congressman, welcome back. I want to read to you quickly a line from the president's Truth Social saying, "I think we're going to test ABC out on this," talking about campaign finance. "Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million," and describes how this might be even more lucrative in some way. This is just breaking, but I'd love to know what your reaction is to an apparent threat and the fact that the president is, for the first time, reacting to Jimmy Kimmel being back on air.
Yeah, that's not a threat. That's a signed confession for censorship. Remember, Donald Trump told us last week he had nothing to do with ABC. It had everything to do with the ratings of the Kimmel show. Well, now he is confessing that he had talked to ABC, which aligns with the FCC commissioner saying in an interview prior to ABC taking Kimmel off the air that they can do it the easy way or the hard way. And also, I just want to also point out, Laura, that this is, in line with a president who is on this kind of drive-by, shooting of threats that he's aiming at all of his enemies this week, right? He is telling Pam Bondi to go after Adam Schiff, Letitia James, and James Comey. He's telling essentially ABC, you better watch out. Third point here, this is a lesson to ABC, to all of the law firms, to all of the colleges who have done these drug deals with the administration, that unless you stand up to a bully, they are going to keep coming back. He was not at all satisfied with the first $16 million that he got from them. He's going to come back for more.
Sounds like he's particularly emboldened, Congressman, I'll say. But I want to turn for a moment to another very important issue. It's the threat of yet another government shutdown. I understand the president maybe had time to do this Truth Social, but he canceled a meeting with top Democrats this week, saying your party's demands to roll back Medicaid changes, to extend Obamacare, tax credits, these are non-starters. Should your Democratic colleagues in the Senate keep holding out, even if it does mean a potential shutdown?
Well, they should not fund a government that continues to cut health care, continues to kill cancer research rather than killing cancer, and continues to, close rural hospitals. And by the way, Laura, what Senate Democrats and House Democrats are saying is, why don't we sit down and talk about it? That's what we did in the first Trump administration. That's what President Biden did with House and Senate leadership in his administration. And the fact that the president doesn't even want to talk about this suggests that, he has no interest in protecting the care and funding the research that Americans count on. This is just about him wanting to bully, his way into this shutdown. And he's going to have to work with Democrats. There's no way around it with the way that our system's set up.
Even if the government shuts down, the administration would still have authority to make decisions about spending. Last time we were facing a shutdown, Senator Schumer defended his choice to vote for a CR because he said that a shutdown would be worse. And I want you to listen to recall how he explained it.
The CR was certainly bad, the continuing resolution, but a shutdown would be 15 or 20 times worse. Under a shutdown, the executive branch has sole power to determine what is, quote, essential. On day 2, they could say, oh, SNAP, feeding hungry children, not essential. On day 4, mass transit, all transit, aid to the states, not essential. We're cutting it.
Congressman, that was back in March, but would anything be different this time?
Well, I disagreed with him then, but I also believe he was probably giving the administration the benefit of the doubt. And now that we are, 10 months into this administration, it's only gotten worse. It's gotten worse for health care with the big brutal bill and the cuts that were made there. It's gotten worse with cancer research. It's gotten worse with the amount of friends and neighbors who have been unlawfully detained and deported. It's gotten worse with the censorship that this administration is conducting through the FCC. I don't want to fund that. And to me, it feels like voting for Trump's budget right now, as it is sanctioning, this government that is really hurtling toward a dictatorship. And I don't want to co-sign on that. And it doesn't seem like Leader Schumer or Hakeem Jeffries want to either.
We'll see how it goes. Congressman Eric Swalwell, we're here again. Let's see where we'll be in 7 days. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks, Laura.